Hi there, friends. Jeannie Shop here today, and I'm excited to share with you Wednesday Wisdom. It's a beautiful winter day here in Wisconsin. Snowflakes gently falling down. It's 28 degrees. Feeling like Christmas. And I'm feeling like Christmas because just around the corner, I have a book coming out. Now, I've been honored. Um, with other leaders in this space who have said yes to this project and have contributed to this transformational text that's going to change secondary literacy for so many children. And it's called Reading is an Optional, fulfilling the promise of literacy for secondary students. And a lot of it comes really from my heart and my passion of being in the secondary classroom and working with struggling readers with unfinished learning, and my own two daughters being neurodiverse and having challenges in school. And so I'm extremely passionate about the children that have unfinished learning in our 6 through 12 space. So I've entrusted some leaders, and myself included, to work on this book that's going to be launched in April. And so I'll be doing some build up for that. And one thing I think that is important for my audience to know about me is I am first and foremost a practitioner at heart. I taught for 33 and a half years in the classroom. And in that time, right, I loved teaching. But in that time, right, I continued to grow and get some expertise in the area of reading. And most importantly, when I became a middle school teacher, I needed some credibility with, people in my department. So I became a national board certified teacher in English, adolescent literacy, early English. And also, because I worked with a number of students with unfinished learning, I really dove in and understanding the reading brain and dyslexia, and my own daughter has dyslexia. And I became a structured literacy certified interventionist. And so I've been trained in multiple programs. And so not only have I been, trained intensively, I just have a wealth of knowledge too and experience. And so one thing that I've learned, like when I started teaching in the middle school, um, it's like, wow, where do I start? And I became a structured literacy teacher in that time. And I remember I've been talking to you about, teaching critical content and where does it all begin? And for me, right, it definitely started with understanding my standards, but understand that our standards, when it's critical content, they're not my learning targets, friends, right? Your standards have to be addressed wherever you want to go them. And so what I created, right, with my grade level text, all my kids, they all read grade level text. So what I created was these units. And these units started with, what is the cognitive frame? What is it that I really truly want them to learn from reading these texts? And one of the influential people in my life has been the DOK model from Karen Hess. And if you don't have that book, and I have it here, um, this one, right, right here, applying the depth and knowledge and cognitive rigor. This text really is a game changer when you think about how you want to get your kids to truly learn from your instruction. And that's kind of what I did. So, in this work that I do, and I work in schools, I work with teachers and really understanding what is their grade level content? What is it that they really want them to learn? What is that performance assessment? Where do they really want them to go? And how are we backwards design that? And so we're going to continue conversations about instruction, just little bits to help keep you growing. So thanks for visiting me. Come find me on my website. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Have a good day.